I remember why I got on and what I was going to say is that my spiritual phoenix mode went off. When it went off, one of the main things that I realized when I was in this conscious reality that we are in, um, is the amount of opposition and in the ways that I did get it, and how pretty much was what was the same reasoning of why I had to believe that what it meant was the truth, because that's the only reason it could mean it. That was that really, actually, and so it set up my, not giving up mode, because it was like, why is it like this? It shouldn't be like this. It doesn't make sense in this world that says it should make sense like this. It makes sense like this, though. You know, it only led to one thing. It was the opposition that I got was to not believe in myself. I mean, I believed it for a long time, you know. But then I realized how much and how often and the ways that it did that didn't make any goddamn sense. It didn't make any sense. And so it could only mean that I had to accept that I was exactly why I was being treated like I wasn't. See that? Like, try that on for size, for real. You know, I accepted my power because of how many people tried to make me not feel powerful, and in the ways that they did. And they didn't, well, I know they didn't even know. They did and they didn't. Low vibrations, we can come down to this low vibration, but it's also just a gateway. It was a channel. A really good book to read is The Book of Secret Wisdom by, what is it? Not Blavatsky, is it? Blavatsky? Anyway, it's a talks about the last Gorgon and how it went into it. It's dissolved pretty much into our minds. It integrated into our minds. That was the last. There were six Gorgons, or three Gorgons, and Perseus fought one, which was Medusa. And there's we have the wrong perception of that like the feminine and the masculine at this time. That's what happened in the Piscean era, is that the divine masculine and the divine feminine got separated further and further and distorted more and more so that they wouldn't come together. Well, what the fuck is that about? why would why would they want to? Exactly, you got to go down. That's what I do. That's what I see. Why is it like that, like that, like that, like that? What does that mean? Reverse engineering, Sherlock Holmes shit. Yeah. Anyway, um, yeah, you should always question why, just why? Are you sure? Does it make, yeah, no, it has to make sense to you. That's the thing about it. Like, we're all expressions of God, and he comes through us, and he gets to experience his own creation with his creation. And like if you let him, though, you have to have like a pure vessel and shit, and or pure conduit. You gotta be a pure conduit, which means you gotta get. And we were conditioned and manipulated into energetic blocks and into being able to be controlled very easily in the three-dimensional world. Um, it was sad. And God respects. God is love and truth and justice and loyalty and empathy and compassion and kindness. He's all the negative things too if he wants to be, but he doesn't, because he knows both, and he's unified in one. I mean, he's the highest expression, highest vibration, highest energy. But you cannot have shadow without light. It's just true, though. Like, there's an object, there's light. You have to have light, or there's no shadow. And that's what they had conditioned and manipulated us into. It was living out of our shadow. First dividing our conscious. Yeah, or dividing our masculine and feminine, our unity, our unified state, natural unified state. That's what's crazy. It's construction and alchemy. It's construction, deconstruction, then reconstruction. Okay? And so, yeah, it's the reconstruction phase, spiritual revolution.